I'm speaking right now. Hi everyone. My name is Cassie Hurt. I'm 16 years old. I go to Dutchtown High School and I'm a sophomore. I grew up in California. Well, I was born in California and I grew up in Utah. And I moved to Texas and then moved here in 2007. I'm a daughter to Dana Hurt and Rick Hurt and a sister to Jada Hurt and Trevor Reeves. Sorry, I haven't given a speech before. Alright. Sorry guys, sorry. One second, sorry, gotta breathe. Alright, so I'm talking to you about how I was before I was diagnosed. I was in 9th grade and before then, and I went to Dutchtown, of course, like I do now. And I had pretty decent grades, and I did cheer, and I had amazing friends and family that was there to support me, always. On November in 2009 is when everything changed from that. I went to the doctor and I was told that because I had bumps on my neck, so we didn't think much of it, and I went down and showed my mom, and she told me that we should make a doctor's appointment to be on the safe side. And from there, we went to the doctor the next day, and they took it a lot more serious than I thought they would, that anybody would. And then from there, I had scans. I went to a whole bunch of different doctor's appointments, and then it all started from there pretty much. I had my surgery on a lymph node, and it came back negative, which we didn't expect. You know, they told me that I probably had cancer, and when it came back negative, you know, I didn't think that we did. And so after that, we were like, okay, we need to find what it is. So I had a whole bunch of other like scans done and tests done, until finally they re-scanned and x-rayed my chest, and it found out that I had a mass in my lung and my chest, and it was growing. So from there, I had to go in for another surgery, and they were going to go into my lungs. And they went into my lung. They were going to go into my lung, and they ended up going to get a mass out of my chest because they were scared they were going to pop my lung. And then from right there, they knew that I had cancer, and they told me right after I got out that I had to go straight to St. Jude. Well, I had a couple days, and in that time, I had been like taking my whole life to grow out my hair. I loved my hair, you know, and especially being in high school and being kids my age, hair is everything. And I actually, my hair was, it was probably like, sorry, down to here. I know describing like this probably doesn't help. But, and then I went and I donated 11 inches to Locks for Love so some little girl could have hair long. And I chopped it up to here. Which it was different, seeing me with short hair, but I actually like it. I kept it short, as y'all can see. And then actually I have like a whole bunch of really good friends, and I had 2 great guy friends that they knew that I was going to be losing my hair, and they actually ended up shaving their heads for me. And these are 2 boys, and they were in 8th grade at the time, so they didn't think much of it, but it meant the world to me, and it still does. And they're one of my 2 best friends, and it was awesome. And then right after that, I was sent to St. Jude's, and I started my treatment. And from there, I started that in December, and then I had to get treatment through March. And I lost my hair around New Year's, and I remember being with my best friend Ashley. She's right here. She's filming actually. But I remember she was there the day I started losing my hair, and I remember like her being there, and my hair started to fall out, and she was there for me so much. Like, I can't even express how much she is a part of me and how much she helped me through it. And then we also have a joke, because by the, we all know who the Saints are, right? Yeah, everybody here knows who the Saints are. So, and the fact that they don't win Super Bowls very often. Well, the whole, during the Super Bowl, I didn't have any hair, and that was, I think, end of January. And then I was with my ex-boyfriend at the time, because, you know me, I go through a whole bunch of those. It's not high school. I'm going to go through many more. But anyways, I was with my ex-boyfriend, and we were sitting watching the Saints game. And then the whole joke was, he rubbed my head because it's supposed to be, you can rub bald heads for good luck. Well, he rubbed my head and they ended up winning the Super Bowl. So there we go. It goes to show that rubbing bald heads, you win the Super Bowl. And it actually is lucky. Okay, so I went through treatment, and then I went until March is when I finished up my chemo. And then I went for radiation in April, and I was up actually at St. Jude's. And then back to my really amazing friend Ashley, right over here. She went up for spring break. She could have went to Florida or the beach or anything, but she actually spent it down there with me because I couldn't go anywhere, and it was just amazing. She deserves a round of applause. She helped me out a lot there, and I can't even express how much she actually helped me. And I finished up my radiation in the end of April, and I got to actually go back to school. And I had a wig on because I was very, very self-conscious about my bald head, which I don't know why now. Now I laugh at it, and I wouldn't care much now, but it was just the whole thing. And then the last day of school, I remember my last day of freshman year, and I actually didn't wear my wig to school. So all the people that didn't know me were like, oh my gosh, that girl shaved her head, and they were all freaking out because it was really short then, and it was fantastic. Well, through the whole thing, it taught me a lot. Like, a lot about myself, a lot about other people, and how much people are really here for you. You don't understand how many people are on your side until something like this happens, and it really goes to show how many people you have that love you and care about you more than you'd ever think. And it really taught me to live your life. Don't spend it doing something you don't want to do. I mean, just live it how you want to live it, not for other people. And then now post-cancer, which this summer I actually got qualified to go for it's called the Sunshine Kids trip. And they actually they let me go to Texas on a trip with Gabe and Claire. They're two other cancer survivors that aren't here right now, but they should be. And one is actually still fighting, Gabe. And I got to go on a trip with them and with my nurse, and it was amazing. Just the people that you meet there and all the kids, and you feel like you can actually relate to people when you're there, because you meet all these kids that also gone through, and sometimes you don't realize that, like, how much it helps just to have somebody know how you feel like. And now ever since treatment, I want to be an oncologist, pediatric nurse, and help other little kids with cancer, just because I see how much effect my nurse had on me. And really, it just gave me a whole different outlook on life. Thank you.